Yes. Good evening, all of you. So let us start this question, uh, which can you can see the board. The length of the metal plate was measured using the vernier calipers with the readings as 5.11, 5.13, 5.14, 5.15, and 5.12 centimeter. Find the mean length, mean absolute error, and the percentage error in the measurement of the length. Okay, so let us take these readings which are taken by vernier calipers as L1. So L1 is going to be 5.11. Okay, then already all of these are in centimeters only. So L2 is going to be 5.13, then L3 is actually 5.14, then L4 is 5.15, and L5 is 5.12. Okay, so first of all we'll have to find out the mean length, and in order to find out the arithmetic mean of 5 numbers, we have a special formula, that is we have to add all these numbers and just divide them by the number of objects, that number of numbers, that means so L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus L4 plus L5, which is to be divided by 5. Okay, so if we just have this simplified, तो अब यहाँ पे अगर हमने L1 L2 सबके वैल्यूज़ डाल दिया तो यहाँ पे हमको मिलेगा 5.11 प्लस हियर इट इज़ 5.13 प्लस 5.14 प्लस 5.15 and 5.12 also, and that is to be divided by 5 as it is. Okay, now we have to remember one thing, that when numbers or the wherever we have to find out the mean of the sequential numbers, whenever the numbers are in sequence, then their arithmetic mean happens to be the middlemost number. तो जैसे कि यहाँ पे हम देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे कि 5.11, 5.12, 5.13, 5.14 and 5.15 is also there. That means there are 5 numbers in sequence. So we can expect the arithmetic mean of these numbers to be the middlemost one, that is 5.13 by symmetry. ठीक है, एक सिमेट्री का एक रूल है, तो इससे हमको ये 5.13 जो है वो हमको मिल जाएगा एज अ arithmetic mean of all these lengths. ओके, सो मीन लेंथ तो हमको मिल गया ऑलरेडी. ठीक है, वंस यू गेट द मीन लेंथ वी कैन जस्ट फाइंड आउट द मीन एब्सोल्यूट एरर हियर. सो उसके लिए हमको इंडिविजुअल एरर्स निकालने होंगे. सो इफ़ यू जस्ट सब्ट्रैक्ट दिस मीन लेंथ from each of these lengths L1, L2, L3, L4 and L5 respectively, then we can get the corresponding absolute errors. So absolute error in L1, which is denoted by delta L1, will actually be L1 minus L bar, where L1 is actually 5.11 and minus 5.13 actually comes out to be minus of 0.02. okay, that is in centimeter again. Okay, so in the same way we can just find out delta L2, which is actually going to be L2 minus L bar, where L2 is 5.13, and if we just subtract this 5.13 from this 5.13 itself, then we can be able to get this as 0 as a absolute error, individual error in the length of L2 here. Then talk about delta L3, that is individual error in the measurement of L3, which will actually be L3 minus L bar, where L3 is actually 5.14, and if we just subtract 5.13 from it, then we can be able to get this 0.01 centimeter. Okay, then again we can just find out delta L4 similarly, just L4 minus L bar, where L4 is going to be 5.15, okay, and minus 5.13 actually comes out to be 0.02 centimeter here, right? And then we can just be able to get this delta L5, which is going to be L5 minus L bar, where L5 is nothing but 5.12. okay, so 5.12 minus 5.13, which actually becomes minus of 0.01 centimeter. Yes, so this is actually, these are the individual errors in the measurement of L1, L2, L3, L4 and L5 respectively. Okay, so now we will be able to find out the mean absolute error in this case. So in order to find out the mean absolute error, we have to use the simple formula, that is delta L bar, or we can just simply say it will be delta L here. So delta L is actually going to be the arithmetic mean of all these absolute errors, absolute individual errors. okay, तो अब यहाँ पे 5 ऑब्जर्वेशंस है, इसलिए हमको 5 से डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा, लेकिन ये जो सारे एरर्स हमको यहाँ पे मिल रहे हैं, ये सारे एरर्स जो है, इन सब का हमको मॉड निकालना है. ठीक है, एब्सोल्यूट वैल्यू निकाल के उनका एरर हमको फाइंड आउट करना है, क्योंकि देखो यहाँ पे कुछ वैल्यूज़ जो है वो हम देख रहे हैं नेगेटिव है, कुछ वैल्यूज़ पॉजिटिव हमको दिख रहे हैं. सो इन ऑर्डर टू गेट रीड ऑफ द साइंस, क्योंकि नहीं तो क्या होगा, अगर हम डायरेक्ट इनको अगर ऐड करेंगे तो इट विल बिकम ज़ीरो, which is of no use. So therefore we'll have to find out the magnitude or absolute value of all these individual errors and then take their average. So if we just find out the average of delta L1, then again delta L2, delta L3, delta L4 and delta L5 finally. Then we can be able to get the mean absolute error in the measurement of this length here. Okay, so if you just put all the values, yes, so here it will be mod of minus 0.02, okay, plus here it is mod of 0 plus mod of 0.01 plus here it is mod of 0.02 and here it is mod of minus of 0.01 here. Okay, and that is to be divided by 5, which is already there. Yes, so if we just try to find out these absolute values here, that means mod अगर हम निकालेंगे तो mod के बारे में एक बात पता होगी तुम आपको, that is mod of a negative number is always a positive number and mod of a positive number is same as the positive number itself. So that means यहाँ पे हमको सिर्फ माइनस साइन हटा देना है, that is the meaning of the mod. So if we just have this mod of minus of 0.02, then it will be simply 0.02. Mod of 0 is 0 itself. Again, mod of 0.01 is same as 0.01 only, and mod of 0.02 is going to be 0.02 itself, and mod of minus of 0.01 will be plus 0.01. So that means we have to simply neglect the negative sign, bus. That is the meaning of mod. If we just try to find it out, then we can be able to get this 0.02 plus 0.01 becomes 0.03 plus 0.03 becomes 0.06 actually. So here it is 0.06 and that is to be divided by 5, and we can be able to get this as 0. अब यहाँ पे 0.6 को अगर 5 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो हमको यहाँ पे मिलेगा 12, राइट. तो ये हमको यहाँ पे मिल रहा है and that is going to be in centimeter actually, right? Yes, so this is actually the mean absolute error. We have got it here. Okay, and then we can just try to find out the percentage error now. So percentage error in the measurement of length will actually be the error in the length upon original value of length, which is L bar here actually, and that is to be divided by, that is to be multiplied by 100. Okay, so this is the definition of percentage error actually. So if we just try to find it out, then we can be able to get this as delta L, which is 0.012, that is to be divided by L, which is 5.13 here, and that is multiplied with 100 which actually happens to be, अगर हमने ये 100 ऊपर में मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया तो यहाँ पे हमको वो मिल जाएगा 1.2 and that is to be divided by 5.13. okay, and this will be the percentage error. okay, so we can just try to find this out by using the calculator. So if you just use the calculator, so what we have to do is simply 1.2 has to be divided by 5.13. so this is 5.13, which comes out to be actually 0.23, and this is actually going to be in percentages. So we can just say that finally it will be actually equal to 0.23%. okay, so this will actually be the error. okay, 0.23%, this will be the percentage error. okay, yes, that's all about this question. Thank you all of you.